Good morning. Okay, let's go through all the materials that we need. I know I've been through it a couple of times, but just to make sure. So we need our paints. You can have red, orange, brown, green, purple, anything that you think is kind of autumnal. And then a marker, some Q-tips, water to wash your brushes out, and a paintbrush. And then also some paper towels, anything else that you need to get painty. And so Kate's got a lot of paper towels. She gets a little messy. Now, oh, good morning, Ed. Wow, we got a great group today. I'm so happy to see you guys. All right, so we're gonna get started now. This is where it is up to you how messy you want to get. I am gonna do the first stage, and then I'm going to show you, and you can decide what you want to do. So, with my piece of paper, I have drawn around my hand. Can you guys see that? And this is going to be the trunk of the tree. We have two choices here. You can either paint your hand brown, put it all the way up, and then you can do a big handprint, or you can draw around your hand and then paint it in brown. I've decided not to get totally messy. So you're starting out, you can draw around your hand, and then we can paint that in. And I got a big piece of paper because I've got a big hand. And I figured I would need lots of space. You know what I don't have? I don't have my paper plate to put my paints out on. I'll be right back. Okay. So I have my paper plate now. And I'm gonna put some brown on it. And I'm going to paint my tree trunk. So did everybody else get snow?
Yes, I did.
Oh, it was nice. I like the snow.
I like the snow, but I don't like winter.
Yeah. You don't like the cold?
Yeah, I don't like the cold.
The cold wind. Does anybody absolutely love winter?
Aaron loves winter.
Yeah?
We love winter. We're big skiers, so
There you go. Really?
We do. We're big skiers. We love winter. I love all seasons.
It's nice.
Seasons.
How about fall?
Have
Let's
one
listen to
season
each
without
other,
the
guys. Let's listen.
You can't have one season without the other.
It's very true.
That's true, Helen.
I love winter, and I don't mind the cold. You can bundle up. It's easier to bundle up than it is to strip down.
That's true. Have you ever been snowshoeing? I thought I might try snowshoeing this year.
Snowshoeing.
Nothing.
There we go, Aaron.
I did snowshoeing with sax play.
Was it fun?
Yeah, we do. We competed.
Oh yeah, there's the snowshoeing. Yeah. So I think I'd like to try that with Lily this year. We'll see.
Yeah, tree.
She just
I'm looking.
climb. What were you gonna say, Kate?
I do snowshoeing for Special Olympics, but not this year because of COVID.
Yeah, it's tough this year. Did you enjoy it last year?
Yes.
Okay.
Me too. Here too.
I've done it for 10 years.
For 10 years. Okay.
More than me, Kate.
So Lily's in preschool, huh?
Yeah.
No. Isn't usually it's hands-on in preschool and not, you have to be there to be hands-on?
So it is usually hands-on, you're right, Denise, but they've not been able to do that this year because of all the COVID restrictions.
Yeah,
So she has to wear a mask just like everybody else. And she has to stay far away from everybody just like everyone else.
Oh, she's going to preschool?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said, oh, she's not,
We do a little bit of homeschooling and preschool.
Oh.
But we can talk about that later if you'd like. All right, guys. So I painted my hand. And now I have my tree trunk.
You do have a big hand.
Thank you,
But the
Denise.
tree
I don't
trunk
want my
doesn't,
hand. It's too tricky.
Jane, but the tree trunk doesn't go diagonal, it goes straight.
It grew in the wind. So it grew against the wind.
That's your excuse,
And I'm
Mommy.
sticking to it for sure.
It's my hand.
Let's have a look. Oh, wonderful. That looks great as well. I love these. Jessie, are you joining in along with us today?
I'm following.
Okay. And Maddie, you're doing your own thing?
Ta-da! Mm.
Erin, yours looks awesome as well. Rachel
my
and Ed, are you joining along with us? And Michael, oh, Nissa, that looks great. Oh, you put 2 pieces. Nissa's tree is going to be huge.
Yes.
Okay, so this is where you can get the rest of your paints. I had to turn my green upside down because it was getting a bit empty. And you can put your little blobs onto whatever paint surface you've got. If you've got a paper plate like I have. And
I have the I got in my kit.
okay, it sounds good.
This paint my kit.
Jane.
Yeah,
Blah, 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 blah,
I
blah.
knew you'd like that. I saw
Blah,
you
blah,
said it. Oh, okay, so I have a lot of paints here. I didn't realize how many different paint colors I'd chosen. Okay, so then this is my paper plate. Can you all see?
Yes, I see.
All those different colors. Now this is where it gets fun. If you'd like to dip your fingers in, you can. And I think it's only right that I should demonstrate that, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna go with the yellow. I'm just gonna get a little on. And then you're just gonna dab it all over your paper. And it's gonna look like a tree that's dropping its leaves. So this is the way I've done it with my fingertips. Now, if you want to, you can use the Q-tip instead of your finger. So my Q-tip, and this time I'm going to go with red. And this is what it looks like with the red Q-tips. And what is fun is you can bunch together. Like I've got red on this one. I'm going to put a bit more red on this one. And I think I'm going to put orange on my other one. And you can then put them together. You know what? I'm going to do yellow on the other one. So I have 3 different colors here. And now I'm going to kind of dab all over the page. And that way you've got lots of different colors that are all kind of together. And the goal is to fill the whole page up. We've got a big tree. It's got a lot of leaves. It's been a windy night. All the leaves are falling down. And we get to put it all over. And you can make as many colors as you want. I always think purple is a fun kind of autumn color. Sometimes you see purpley leaves, right? Or is that my imagination?
That's just your imagination.
Okay. I like purple. Maybe it's just because I like the color purple. And then if you wanted to, you can put leaves all down the bottom so it looks like there's a ground of leaves, which I think I'm going to do as well. And then I've got my white that I can add some snow in, but I'm not sure yet. I'm just going to keep dabbing and see how I feel.
Well, how can you see white on white?
I'm going to do the leaves, and then I'm going to dab the white on top of the color so it looks like frosty leaves. And then don't forget, there's some leaves that are still attached to the tree. So some of your leaves can be around the trunk of your tree, around the branches of your tree, which is your fingers.
Do you add more Trunks to your fingers?
Do I add more trunks to my
No,
fingers?
No,
No,
I
just
mean,
the one trunk.
no, not the trunk. I mean, arms to your fingers.
No more arms.
Branches,
to my-
branches, I mean.
No, I'm gonna stick with 5 branches.
Good job.
Okay,
So
cool.
this is me kind of right now.
Ready?
That
Aaron.
is really cool.
Helen, I don't know if there's anything that Erin can hold up and then drop down, but this would be a good way to drop onto the painting as well.
I bet
Come on,
if,
you and Dad.
I bet if other
Art
people,
supplies, and I don't have my stuff to keep things neat.
Ah,
I need to get
throw
the
everywhere she can, for sure.
newspaper and all that.
Yeah.
But living in a new house, we don't have that right now.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah,
All right,
I'll have to get some moving paper out of the boxes, I guess.
that will work.
hey Jane,
Ready? Good
Yeah.
job.
I
Take
bet
out.
if a lot of people go to rewatch this, they will think I'm funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Put some here. Ready?
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Good job.
Nicole, how are you getting on?
Show them what you're doing so far, Nicole.
Flies ready.
Get up and show her.
Funny.
She has a brown, yellow paper with a brown hand.
Oh,
Are you
beautiful.
dabbing?
I have a little laptop and it's very hard to, and we have little
Why are you
tables.
telling?
Can you see it?
There.
Yeah, I can see her working hard. It's wonderful.
Ready? Good job.
Okay.
What
She's
color?
color.
Oh, brown. We can use the brown. Let's use
And
the
then,
brown.
did you guys see I put everything up that we've made so far and a pillow? So my plan is to put the tree on one side too. And then we've got a full art lab display in my house.
Yeah,
Nice.
what's behind you? What did you make? Leaves and
So we made the outlines of the leaves.
yeah.
And then we made turkeys last week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Then when this is done, in 2 colors again.
And all of those videos are up if you wanted to go and look and maybe make them again.
Yeah.
Red.
Marker. Not marker, but.
Or red.
So
Ready?
when
Yes, everyone's
you-
kind of getting ready for Thanksgiving soon, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
what's everybody doing?
I know we can't
Have to
really-
stay home. Staying home and having a turkey.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Staying
Has anyone ever fried a turkey?
What?
No. Deep fry? Oh,
Fried a turkey? No.
my brother-in-law did.
I have.
How'd it go?
It went not good. I tried doing it with a friend of mine. And I tried it together, and it didn't go too good.
Yeah, and then your whole
burn?
Thanksgiving dinner's kind of ruined, right?
Yeah, I hope it didn't ruin 2 of us. It was really
Okay.
ruined. I had chicken with
Do
mom
more.
and then chicken with my friend,
Yeah.
and we are doing a turkey together in her apartment. And tried doing it in the we tried roasting it. Tried doing boiling, tried roasting. We did it in the oven, but it didn't turn out too well.
Yeah.
So she didn't get for the turkey to go into.
So Jane,
Yeah.
when we get together, like when COVID-19 is over and we get together for art lab, are you doing the art lab still?
I think so. I'm not
Oh.
sure. I'll be honest.
Oh,
I would like to, but we'll just
Yeah.
see how things pan out. We'll see.
oh yeah.
Maddie, what did you want to say, hun?
I wanted to show you my picture.
Let's see it.
Hang on, I think I can. Can I share my screen?
Is it on? Are you on your phone doing your Zoom on your phone?
I'm on my computer.
Okay, and the artwork is on the computer.
My picture is also on my computer
I
too.
might be able to allow you to share screen. Okay. Oh. All right. Does that allow you to share screen down the bottom now? Computer.
Yeah. Here. I don't know if here.
Very cool.
That's cool.
That looks great, Maddie.
You did a good job.
Halloween themed, right?
Not quite.
Well, are they vampires then?
They're demons.
They're
kind of.
demons. I think it's really cool how you can use your computer to draw, Maddie. I just can't do that.
And
All right, you want to go ahead and stop sharing, sweet?
She's frozen.
She has frozen. There we go. She's back. Very neat. That looks cool, Maddie. Well done.
So, Maddie, do you do them from the computer or do you hand draw them sometimes?
From the computer, but I do have hand drawings and stuff.
Oh,
Oh, she
cool.
has purple hair.
I used to have some hand drawings of Maddie's in my office when we were at the old building.
Cool.
Super cool.
it's over with. You're gonna have this in your office.
I don't have a place to hang things anymore.
You need to though.
Yeah. Well, we have a lot of art lab artwork that's up on the walls, which is cool to see.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any of my artwork up there?
I don't know if we have anything of yours actually. I think I need more leaves. So
I'll
like
give
there's
mine.
enough. And I
I'll
put
give
some in
this
front of the trunk too, so they're like falling in front of the trunk. Can you guys see that?
Yes, I see that.
Dang, I have to give you this done.
Oh wow, look at that.
I'll have to drop this off to you done
Okay.
at
That
some
would be
point.
cool. You know what? I think I'm gonna go and get some purple. I want purple leaves.
Oh, really?
Oh, hey, look at yours. That looks awesome. Great job.
Wellington.
Yeah, really. Really.
Wow.
You getting all messy?
No, yeah, she's.
Wow. That's that.
Yeah, I'm so messy with my hand.
You're so
Oh,
messy.
you're messy.
Yeah.
Me too.
I have no doubt. And I bet Nisa is perfectly neat. Are
Is
you
you
okay,
messy?
Nisa? Nisa
Oh,
is
that's a
messy.
good one, Bunny. That's a good one.
Well,
Hey,
first
Bunny.
time.
I get your hand from behind.
Yeah.
Kate and I like being messy together.
You know, it's fun, right? It's artwork.
I got paint on my arm. I don't know how I got that. I don't know
Any of you guys ever seen this kind of tool before?
Yes.
What is it called again?
It's like a spatula spreader type thing.
For
Yeah.
paint.
And so I think what I'm going to do is some of my ones that are wet, what you can do is you can use it to scrape. You guys see that one, that yellow one?
Yeah.
And it kind of like leaves the tail like it's falling.
That's cool.
How do you put more paint on it though, right?
I'm actually just using the paint that's wet that's right on my,
Oh, cool. It didn't dry yet then.
not yet. So I'm going to try and do that. And I don't know, maybe it will work, maybe it won't.
I asked
But it's fun to find out.
Yeah.
the other people to join, okay?
Okay.
Cool, what a good job.
And I like the purple. I think it looks really cool.
I made my
I
own
do
purple.
too.
You did? What colors did you use?
I used black, red, and blue.
Red and blue mixed together makes purple. Look at that.
And a little bit of white.
To lighten it?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if you can see some of my leaves falling.
Yeah.
One of them fell really far. And now I think I'm going to make my piles down the bottom.
Piles.
My
Piles,
piles of leaves.
piles down at the bottom.
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 Denise wants to be English. Go ahead, Maddie.
I want to show you Taryn's and these are colored in.
Hold on then. Okay, go ahead. Oh, wow, you colored them in fast.
I'm done.
Great job, Maddie. I love it. Looks great. You're all done, Sarah?
Yep.
Wonderful. Let's have a look. Very nice.
I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna hang it up in the room.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Sorry, I keep on clearing my throat, but
That's okay,
just me.
Denise.
You got a little tickle, huh?
No, it's my,
Allergies.
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Whatever you call it. I think it's half and half. They say the reason why you clear your throat is because you have a heartburn, and then the other reason is I have postnasal drip,
Okay.
and it
I have my receptor.
constantly gets to my throat,
Yeah.
and it's starting back up again.
Well,
It's
and you know
rarely-
the other thing is because it's getting colder, the heating is coming on,
Yeah.
and so the air is a bit
Oh,
drier.
fire.
That definitely bugs my throat too.
Humidifier for my allergies, and or it'll dry air when it's dry air. In here, I use my humidifier when my heat's running and my low stove's running.
It's a good idea. I don't have a humidifier. I must need to get one.
I love mine.
All right. Can I show you guys the piles that I made at the bottom? So this is the bottom of my tree.
Oh,
That looks
nice.
very nice.
I'm doing the nerd tree.
Are you gonna make the pile a little higher?
I think I might. I think I might.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
think
gonna
so.
let it.
That's my tip for you.
It's your artistic critical feedback.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Tip. Your tip.
it. Thanks for my tip.
Denise, I love that.
Huh? Q-tips, fingertips. Thank you for the tip on your artwork.
Lots of
Denise,
tips.
I like that. How you say that. That.
All right, let's listen. Hold on. Go ahead, Maddie.
Why does it say Laura Perez on your
Oh, it does. I didn't change my name yet because Laura, we have one account that allows us to be a host. So it's easier for me to log in. Otherwise, my meetings only last 40 minutes, which means we'd be over already. So I log in with Laura so I can spend more time with you guys.
Cool.
Because if you log in on your own
You
account,
said 40 minutes?
That's how long Zoom allows you to have if you've got a free account.
yeah. So I have a free account, so I go over. I have to go into my teachers. I have to go in the Sparks account when I teach classes. I have to go in the Sparks account.
That's
So I
right.
teach Sparks.
But 40 minutes is longer than 30. Oh, never mind, because you come
It's
on
true.
early, Jer.
True. I understand what you're saying, though. I get you. All right.
Yeah, I
So-
like to be English.
I finished
sometimes.
down the bottom.
I'm doing
Ooh.
fingers now.
What do you
Cool.
think, Ed? How does it look?
I think he
Hold
can't unmute. I think you muted him for good.
No, he has control over that.
Okay.
You like it, Ed? How's yours done?
If you're funny.
Good.
Good. Can we have a little C or not yet? You're going to wait till you finished
Yeah.
article.
I got hold it up. She's taped it, so.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, look at
Nice.
that. That looks super neat. And look at Rachel dabbing away. I can see her going to it. That's great. Erin, can we have a little look at yours, darling? Very nice. You guys, what do you do with your artwork?
I don't know.
Does anybody else pin it up and have it around the house?
People can't save all their artwork either. That's what bothers me is that I hoard and there's just like, what do you do with all your stuff?
Yeah,
Like,
you have to decide which things are really important that you want to keep, right?
yeah.
You can't keep everything.
Sometimes it's nice to give it away if you have someone you can give it to.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's what I do. I give mine away. My aunt has all my artwork. My aunt has all my artwork. All my aunts and uncles have all my artwork.
You know, you can start to think about if there's anybody special that you want to give like holiday presents to.
Yeah.
Artwork is, I love getting homemade gifts. Like if somebody
My aunt
wants a homemade gift, I'm super excited. Go ahead,
My
Maddie. Maddie?
I just wanted to say I have a lot of artwork all over the place.
Yeah, you put yours up around your room. Super cool too. I like that.
I give my artwork away. My turkey I made last Thursday with you, last Wednesday with you guys. I gave it to a friend of mine who does my massages.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, he liked it.
Good.
And my Aunt Vera lives in Ohio, so I can't go see her because of COVID, but I'm going to mail her my artwork.
Okay.
I do with you guys.
Yeah, that's a great thing too.
You want to see my other one? I did an art tree.
Nice.
What colors did you use again?
Look at those leaves all blown away.
So,
Hey, how I like mine?
so
Helen.
orange.
Hold
I-
on, I need to write that down.
Jane?
Or you can
Yeah?
shoot me an email.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
No,
I'm done.
Okay, let's listen. Ed has a question or something he'd like to say.
Actually, I got it. Orange.
Ed, did you have something you wanted to share with us?
yes.
Let's hear it, hun. Or see it.
Have you seen this box?
I have not. What is in that box? Ooh, what's gonna go in there? Is it a box for a necklace or a ring?
Ring.
A necklace for a ring. That's
Nice, Ed.
all right. So I ended up bulking some of my Q-tips together like that and then dabbing it all over. What do you guys think?
You know what I like to do is I put my Q-tips in my roll it up, and then I get ready to throw it away.
Yeah,
And then
you
throw it
go.
away.
Jane, is it orange, yellow, brown, and red,
Yep, and purple
and purple?
if you want to. And you can
Yeah.
use green if you want to too.
I did green.
And I think I am gonna add just a little bit of white. Just some frost.
Painting for today. My brain is fried. My
Yeah,
brain
this is a long enough project that we can have a half an hour for.
Yeah, you can.
This is nice.
Good to hang out together.
It's fun to have fun together. It's fun to see everybody on Zoom.
It
It
is.
Can't see
depends
back in
on how
person.
long the project is.
That's right. And it, you know, sometimes people get done sooner than others and they leave early, and that's fine too.
I'm staying on. I'm visiting.
Visiting is good. I like visiting. All right. I added
I'm
the
drinking my
frost.
coffee still. Still drinking my coffee.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
And
Jane,
I'm very proud
I
of
love
myself. I only got a little bit messy.
Are you gonna put more frost on the other leaves too?
No, I don't think so, because those ones are all moving.
Oh, no, not the moving ones, the pile ones.
I don't think so. I don't know. I'm gonna see how it dries and I'll decide.
I did some snow, but didn't turn out too well.
Well, that's the thing, right? We try things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's more about making it. I have the most fun just making art. I don't really
I like making it too.
I like to have something afterwards, like a finished thing, but I have a lot more fun just making.
Hi, Aaron. How are
And I can
you?
let mine dry in the sun. I have my window's near the sun, so it can dry faster. It'll dry faster.
Kate,
Yeah,
you have an
projects will
itch on
dry
your
faster.
face. She can't unmute herself. This is hilarious.
That one.
Hi, my Look and pretty.
I got comments. My mom had to help me unmute. I got to my face. My mom says in my head.
Yeah, you do on your face, on your eyes.
It's everywhere.
Oh,
It's everywhere, Kate.
Even on me.
I have an arm too, Kate. Look, I have an arm too.
I
And my
usually
arm
do
too.
get some on my arms, but I didn't today.
I think this might
Kate,
be
are messy
the
together. It's
messiest one.
awesome.
1 second, Sarah. Hold on. You
I-
think this might be the messiest one?
I think it's up there anyway.
Yeah, my mom.
Yeah.
I even got it on me.
Yeah. Well done, Kate. Good job.
Messy too.
First.
Kate and I both are messiest together.
That's it. Nisa, how are you getting on? I see you working diligently over there.
Great.
Good. Is it a fun project?
Yes.
You want to see what I'm doing?
I would love to, Michael.
Okay. It's a birdhouse that Camp Thorpe.
Hi, Trisha.
It's a birdhouse? You're making a birdhouse?
Oh, wow.
Camp
What? Is that wood or paper that you're doing?
paper.
It's
A
made
paper
out of
plastic.
paper?
And you're
No,
making
plastic. It's one of those little things that you clip on, and it takes like less than 5 minutes to do.
Where did you find that? That looks like a lot of fun. Ed thinks it's good too.
Camp Thorpe sent it in the mail a little while
Yeah.
ago.
Did anybody else
I
get
go
one?
there. I go to summer camp there.
Okay.
So
I
what
got-
is it? A paper craft? Like, or, I don't know.
It's like, I think it's made out of that kind of like corrugated plasticky paper. Is that right, Michael?
Yeah, similar like that.
Oh, nice. I wonder if a bird could actually go in it.
Hey, Jane.
1 second, Sarah. I'm just talking to Michael. Do you think a bird would be able to go into that?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay. Maybe
But
we
yeah,
can put
my
it outside
cousin,
after we decorate it.
No, it's not like he did it out of his head, like anything
Right.
like that.
That's
From
cool.
Camp Thorpe, I guess.
Yeah.
I
Maddie,
don't-
what did you want to say?
Me?
Maddie.
Okay.
Maddie.
Oh.
Maddie.
Yeah, I made origamis a while ago.
Yeah.
That's
I want to go origami.
that's awesome. I love those, Maddie.
I
Well,
also made giant ones.
Meg should teach a class sometime
Yeah.
for art lab.
I also made giant ones.
oh wow, those are huge. Sarah, what did you want to say?
I think Maddie should teach an art lab class sometime.
Thank you. What was the other thing you
Wednesday.
wanted to say?
Oh, I have something to say. Here's a special needs camp. I volunteer every year. They called me the other day and said there's gonna be a special needs snow camp, but it's gonna be over Zoom. If you want to snowshoe, you can snowshoe in your backyard, and it will be overnight camp, but over Zoom,
Okay. All right.
virtually over Zoom, because they'll be doing it. So I'll be like kind of like a counselor, kind of like, but won't have a camper with me. I'll be seeing my camper over Zoom.
Right. Well, I'm glad they're still doing something. That's cool.
Yeah, I decided to do it this year because of COVID.
Yeah. It's lots of things are different this year, right?
Mhm.
Lots of things.
I couldn't go to my camp. I wanted to go this summer. Camp Fatima. I couldn't go this summer.
Yeah. You know what I'm really glad of though, and this is something that I really am like truly thankful for, is that I've been able to do things but still see everyone. Like I
Yeah.
know it's not the same. I can't hang out and sit next to you guys and chat with you, but at least
I know, like we used to be able to. Like we
But
used
at
to be
least we
able
all
to.
get to hang out, and I get to see you guys, and we get to make our artwork together.
I miss going to your office and volunteering at the office.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah. I miss seeing you guys. It's a lot of fun.
Me and Maddie both miss volunteering at the office. We both miss it.
So if you guys are Laura says you guys work with Pathways,
Yeah,
it doesn't you can still be in Vermont.
yeah.
Oh.
So Pathways help us put on some programs, but anybody can come to our programs. We don't say it's only New Hampshire or only Vermont. Anybody.
No, I didn't know. I mean for the location.
Oh, correct. Yeah.
You guys can be in Vermont and
Yeah.
and
Because
they
we
can
still-
be in New Hampshire.
Right, because we still help people and put programs on for people who live in New Hampshire.
Oh, cool.
Like me and you, Denise.
What was I gonna say? I don't know why is it different. Like you can't if you're living in Plainfield, you have to go to school in New Hampshire, and you can't go to school in Vermont, or pick any school you want.
Yeah.
And but when you become adults, you can live in New Hampshire, but you can work in Vermont wherever you want to work. I guess
It's all to do with like the state funding, right?
Jane has something to say.
Hold on 1 second, Sarah, if that's okay.
That's fine.
So the people who live in a certain town pay their taxes in a certain town, and your taxes go towards like your roads, your schools, your water, and so you can access the things that you're helping to pay for. But when you're an adult, you still pay your taxes for your town, right?
Yeah.
And
you're working, but you can choose to be wherever you choose to be.
But you don't have to pay taxes for your work, do you?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Oh, you
If you work in
do?
Vermont, you have to pay taxes in Vermont for your job.
Well,
You work in
and most
Vermont.
people, you know, it helps. It's taxes, in my opinion, are something that are really important because they help us give services to people, right?
So you have to pay taxes for your work.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I do. Sarah, what did you want to say, hon?
I have something to say. When I was going to school, we because we could have gone to Grantham if we wanted to, or my mom had to choose where she wanted to send us to school. She could send us to school in Grantham or Kearsarge, and she chose Kearsarge. She got to choose where she wanted to send us.
So some districts you have the choice of whatever school you want to go to.
Well, except for going to Vermont if you live in New Hampshire.
Right.
You can go to Vermont, Denise. It's your special needs.
I heard you.
Oh, wow. Look at Nicole's. That looks awesome.
Nicole,
Great.
I love it.
Nicole. All right, guys. We just have a few minutes
Apple
left.
tree. Okay.
Kate. Woo.
But she had to run to the
Can I say one more
restroom.
thing?
She said bye.
Just one more thing before we leave.
Yep.
It's your special needs school in Vermont, Denise. You can go to if you live in New Hampshire. It doesn't matter.
What?
Kate, I love it.
It's a special needs school in Vermont. You can go to if you live in New Hampshire.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And you can stay on campus too. You can stay on campus.
I
too.
went to
It's really
Spock
cool.
before, last summer. I went
Kate, that looks really good. Rachel, you've been working so hard. I've been watching you diligently
Look at
deciding
that.
where you want it to be. Great job.
Oh, can I tell
So Marilyn,
Nicole something?
did you know I was just kidding I said you live on a Ferris wheel?
Oh, yeah, but it's not Ferris, it's Ferris. Oh, haha.
Ferris.
Not
Okay,
Ferris.
can I tell you something?
Hi,
Can you
Helen.
knock on my door?
Jesse.
Kate, that looks really good. Great job. Very good.
I have something to tell Nicole's person.
Yeah.
We're doing classes online on Zoom.
Thank you. This is
At
all really
11:30 if you
wonderful.
guys want to
Really enjoying
join.
it.
Someone muted me.
I did. All right, guys. Well, in our last few minutes, can we all hold up and get our artwork up and so everyone can see? Doesn't matter where you're up to, but let's all have a look. Denise's artwork is her face. Maddie can't share hers because she's been working. Lisa, yours is huge. Look at that. That looks so cool.
Put your hand away from your face.
Help me hold it up.
Great job, guys. This has been so much fun. Look at Erin's. Oh, I love your different colored hand. Look at your bird box, Michael. That's awesome.
I love Rachel's.
All right, guys. Well, for those of you who are coming to cooking class tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, I'll be there.
And for the
Mom,
rest of you, I will see you next week, okay?
We're making
Yeah.
chili.
Okay.
Much chili
Oh,
tomorrow.
James, one
Yes,
more thing.
you.
How did the egg thing go? Make our boiled egg thing.
I'll let you know.
Bye, Helen.
I'll call you.
Bye, Erin.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Jane, I